Girl, why you letting him play in your face like that? I know you tired. Okay? I'm tired of watching it. Now let's go ahead and get into it. And before we do, let me go ahead and introduce myself. I am T the Oracle. I am an intuitive, an empath. I am a medium, a Reiki master, a dream traveler, and so much more. But more importantly, I am here to break down some of life issues so you can understand it better, so you can make improvements in your life. And I'd be more than happy to assist you in providing you clarity, insight, and confirmation. So go ahead and click the link in my description, also in my bio, to book your own personal intuitive reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said before, I know you tired of people playing in your face. Now, since, we are people and we love to get into relationships, we'll take a look at the relationship aspect first. Now, I speak for women. This is brought to you by a woman. For women. Okay? So I'm just going to make that disclaimer off top. I don't know what men do. Now, I've gathered information over the years through experience and watching, but I am a woman. So let me tell you from my experience and my observation. A man drains your energy, okay? And for any man that ends up on this channel, on this video, this is not for you, okay? Especially if you're not ready to admit the truth about what y'all do. Now, a man drains you. You end up looking tired. You end up weak. And not to say that, you may be physically depleted. As we get older in age as women, we have to make sure that we have enough vitamins, minerals, that our hormones are in balance and different things like that. But in addition to that, even so, you don't take the time to tend to yourself to make sure that you're in good condition. All right? So let's go ahead and pull a card. I already shuffled the cards. Let's go ahead and pull. Look. Giving too much. All right? It says you are depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. And I've said this so many times. I know if y'all go back on previous videos, you see, it might seem like I'm saying the same thing, but you have to say the same thing repeatedly for people to get it, for people to really, truly understand. And sometimes somebody close to you might tell you, but then you need to hear it from somebody you don't even know, right? Now, you give a lot of yourself. As women, we do a lot of the domestic work, management of the family, whether you have children or not. If you're just with your spouse or a partner, you still tend to manage the household, okay? So just imagine when you add children to it. So each person that you're giving your time and devotion and energy to, making sure that they're right, that's bits of pieces that are taking from yourself because you are giving yourself. You know how people say, I give myself to you. I'm giving my all. I'm giving myself. There are pieces of you that you are giving to each person. So there are parts of you that are missing. And if there are parts of you that are missing, you don't have the complete whole needed to really do what you need to do on a day-to-day basis. So if you're missing parts of yourself, you're easily able to become tired mentally and physically and emotionally, okay? So like I said, we give away so much of ourselves in a relationship, but also in a work setting as well. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. These jobs do not care about you. They really don't. And I've seen online and just through personal experience, as well as just hearing other people's stories about how these jobs really take from you, but they don't want to give enough. They don't want to pay the right amount. They don't want to give time off. You got to kind of like have dire need for you to take off. And then even so, they don't want to approve time off. They're not giving raises like they used to. You're being micromanaged. The work that you're doing is not being appreciated. It's just, it's too much at work and you give too much of yourself where you care. You care, just like me. I'm a type of person who has always been an overachiever. I don't compete with other people. I more so compete with myself. to make sure that I'm giving 100%, that I'm on top. You know what I mean? I want my best work to be presented. You know, that's just me. And if you're like me, that takes energy, that takes time, that takes mental capacity. And so when you're consistently giving your all in a work setting and then at home as well, and you're not being appreciated, you're not giving, you're not receiving back, you know, rewards or recognition or appreciation or anything of that nature, you're going to feel unappreciated, underappreciated. You're going to start to feel sick. I know many people who say at night they start to get anxiety. In the morning they have high anxiety. They're depressed. They feel as if, you know, they start to feel nauseous. They develop a headache as soon as they get to work. You know what I mean? That is stressful. And if anything, job or person stresses you out like that, that's not where you need to be. Okay? Let's go to the next card. Getting crumbs. You see what that says? It says you deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. You see that? A lot of times we've invested time. Time is something that you can't get back. And that's why a lot of people feel duped. That's why a lot of people become regretful or they become bitter, because that's something that you can't travel back in time. That's not something that you can get back. And when you invested years and time and energy and finances into things and people, boy, do you know that will pee you off to the utmost? You know what I mean? And then you start to kind of try to rationalize the time that you've spent with this person or dedicating your time to this thing, work, etc. And you're like, I've been here long enough. I might as well stay because I don't have time to start over. I don't have the energy to start over. And you sell yourself short. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to get what you deserve. Remember that. Let's pull the next card. Holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. I'm going to add someone or something new because we talking about jobs and relationships. You got to release that. And I know in regards to jobs and work, you know, we hold on to these specific positions because, hey, we got to eat. We got to buy groceries for ourselves, for our family, for our children. We got to pay bills. We got to pay rent. We got to pay mortgage. We got to pay the car note, the insurance, you know, bills, the electricity, you know, utilities. Ain't nothing here for free. So you have to hold on to it. So it's an obligation. It's a responsibility. As a mature adult, you're like, I need to take care of these responsibilities. And I have people depending on me. But, you know, don't stay there. Make sure you researching, setting yourself up so you can be able to leave. And that goes for relationship as well. Set yourself up so you can be able to leave. Okay? Prepare. Okay? You deserve better. Let's pull one more card. Last card here. Feel unloved. Look at that. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Stop selling. You understand that? I mean, it's so much more to say, but then it's like, it's just that simple, you know. There are numerous reasons why, as women, you know, we feel like we are modest in a sense of what we feel as if we deserve. We give more to others than we give to ourselves. You know, sometimes, you know, money can be, you know, tight, and you know, we'll put ourselves at the bottom of the list on the back burner to make sure everyone has everything that they need. And that's just a mature adult, especially when you have children, you know. But in a sense, you have to be able to fit yourself in, you know, to be able to keep up for yourself, because these people that are depending on you, especially your children, how can you fully give to them and, you know, guide and protect and coach and provide for them if you're continuously wearing yourself down? In a minute, they ain't gonna have nobody to be able to help them. So you have to factor in yourself. So moral of the story is, put yourself first. You deserve more. Stop letting this man drain you. Stop letting this job drain you. Don't let people drain you. Stop letting them be energy vampires.